What's up, guys? I'm going to show you something crazy. I'm going to show you the exact Instagram funnel that I use to go from working at a 9 to 5 that I hated to working in my own coaching business that I love, making more than $30,000 a month. Y'all, in this funnel, I learned the simple steps that it takes anyone who implements how to structure your offer, your ads, your team, and how to get your mindset in a place where anybody, can be able to transform your life. This is the same funnel that I use and that we literally cut and copy into our clients' business so that they can make more than $10,000 a month online. Okay. So in this funnel, here's what I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how to set up this funnel, and I'm going to show you how to start converting so you can start making sales today. But before I get into that, let me talk a little bit more about my story and who I am. My name is Coach BJ Thompson. I'm a Dallas native, not a Cowboys fan or hater. I grew up with a mother who had me at the age of 17 and a father who dropped out in the 10th grade. I've been in the coaching space for more than 20 years. I've traveled the world, but I got very stuck about 6 years ago. I was at this job, and I was working this 9 to 5, trying to figure out how to get my coaching business started. They brought us into an auditorium, and when they brought us into the auditorium, they laid us all off. And it was at this moment that I realized that what I thought was a good job was not a safe job. Okay. And it sped up my desire to want to learn how to be a coach, but not just be a coach to individuals, but to be a coach online. This also was really the beginning of me being able to express my relationship with God, right? So if you don't know this, I started a movement with a friend who's reached millions of people. And it's because I believe that my faith, I was not ashamed of the gospel. I believe that my faith could restore humanity, right? And so all of these things, I watched this drastic change in my life because of my faith. I've reached millions of people, but I learned this one funnel that allowed me to grow and scale into my own coaching business. Let me tell you a few people that I work with. Okay. It's a true story. A few of my clients have been people who have worked in the NBA. My clients have also have been professional football players. My clients have also been several Grammy Award winners. My clients have also include New York Times bestsellers. And with my products, programs, and services, I've literally worked more than 10,000 clients. Okay. And so, a lot of times people hear that and they hear, oh man, you just done so many incredible things. And I guess you're just this incredible coach. But y'all, I'm just like you. In 2016, I was depressed. I was overwhelmed. I was ignorant. I realized that I did not know how to take these valuable skills and how to translate them to an online business, let alone how to scale that and how to implement it. So in this training, what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down the exact system, and I'm also going to share with you a new offer that I have called the Ascend. Do not leave this video, okay? Because I'm going to show you everything that you need to know. If you're a coach or a consultant and you want to launch a product or an offer, I'm going to show you everything you need to know in order to launch and scale that offer, specifically with paid media and with the mindset, with the team, and all the things you need, okay? So what are some things we'll cover in this training? So we will cover in this training your mindset, how to set your mindset. We will cover in this training how to create an offer. We will cover in this training how to set up and how to structure your ads. And lastly, what we'll cover in this training is how to create and structure a team that would allow you to begin to start and to scale a coaching or consulting business. Okay. Before we go into any deep pillar about the business, there's a saying that you have to work on the business before you have to work in the business, you're working on the business. Many times, people think that business starts with the actual systems and structure, when in actuality, Business starts with you as an owner. I want to just challenge you on something. Before we start talking about systems and funnels and operations, the most important thing that is necessary is the founder or the coach or consultant's mindset. And here's the quote. Until you believe you can, you won't. What does that mean? It means this, is that in order for a business owner to scale or start a business, they themselves have to believe that it is possible. If you do not believe that it's possible, if you believe that you're unable, if you believe that you're incapable, you will not, because your literal mind will not allow you to do the systems, processes, and practices in order to grow and to scale. Okay. So if you're watching this and you refuse to believe that you can start or scale a coaching business past $10,000 a month online, go ahead and start this video. Stop it. Just cut it off because you're not ready for it yet. Because everything that I'm going to say next is only for people who have made it up in their mind that they're tired, that they're ready, and that it's time for them to move past a certain point to where they can fulfill their passion and their purpose. So that if that's you, go ahead and continue to watch this video and I'll share the things that you need in order to move forward. Okay. Before we get into kind of the deeper things about ads and marketing, I want to start with the how to create an offer. Okay. So before you can begin to structure systems and funnels, the first thing you need is an offer. I know this sounds super simple, but the offer doesn't start with the offer. It starts with your level of expertise. Here's what I mean. Let's say you have expertise in coffee and being a barista, and you want to start a business that repairs shoes. Well, yes, you have a desire to want to repair shoes, but all of your expertise lies in your ability to understand the coffee business, if that makes sense, right? Too often, coaches or consultants want to start a business around things that they have no prior expertise in. And so instead of them coming in with a wealth of knowledge and understanding, they're coming in with a lot of presuppositions and ideas about things. So one of the most critical things about starting a coaching program and offer is for you to come in with some level of expertise and to identify the expertise. Then not only do you need to have expertise, you need to identify a niche. So if your expertise is in coffee, maybe the niche is Christians who enjoy coffee. Maybe the niche is people under 24 that enjoy coffee, so that you can narrow your focus. Now, as you create ads, as you create content, you can speak specifically to a market, to a group, to a demographic and a pain point and people who would like your services. The last component of creating your offer is you identifying people who have the resources or the money for your services. And that way you're able to then move within this thing and allow it. Okay. So once you created your offer, what's next? The next thing is you set up ads. Okay. And I'll just kind of explain within this funnel what ad setting up is. So essentially, creating ads isn't just running paid media. Ads are essentially you creating content that puts you in front of your ideal client. This is why it's so important as you create content as a content creator and someone who's contributing to social platforms for you to know your audience. So when we run ads and we're setting up ads, we're going to set up an ad ideally to your ideal audience, and we're going to give them a lead magnet. And that lead magnet is going to speak directly to their pain in the point of transformation that they want to get to. Case in point. Let's say your lead magnet is about the pain of people who want to lose 20 pounds. Okay. And then you're going to run ads specifying the group of people who would like to lose 20 pounds, and you're going to detail their pain. in that detailing of pain, you're not going to just detail the pain. You're going to share with them how you specifically can help them experience their transformation to losing 20 pounds, 40 pounds through your unique mechanism. Okay. Once we do that as a coach, they're no longer this cold audience. Now these are what we call prospects. Okay. As we run the ads, we're going to give them a call to action. And that call to action is either going to be follow me or message me. Okay. And then this message me signals to your setter, hey, this person is now a prospect of my content, my media, and my offer. Okay. So let me just give you another summary. So in summary, here's what I'm saying. So I'm speaking to my ideal client with a lead magnet that speaks to their pain and what they would like to accomplish. I'm giving them a unique mechanism, right? Maybe it's a funnel, maybe it's a diet, maybe it's a system that we have created that allows him to have a metric-based transformation of things. As they do so, they move from being just a cold lead to a prospect that you can then get on a call. Okay. Here's what I have found that keeps coaches and others kind of stuck. Okay. So what I found that keeps coaches and consultants stuck is really just kind of 5 things. One, they have very limited beliefs. They don't believe that they can do it. They don't believe that they can scale past the 7 figures. They don't have this idea that they can, or they don't have a compelling offer. There's not an offer that is specifically pointing out a pain point and sharing with a prospect how they can create transformation. Or they don't have a unique mechanism. What's the mechanism? Is it a diet? Is it a funnel? They don't have a specific mechanism that allow it. And this is what something that we can help with as a coach. Within our program, we work with you one-to-one to make sure you can create and identify the specific mechanism. Or maybe they're not booking enough calls. Maybe that as they have the specific mechanism, they're not booking enough calls. And we have a script that we go through that we share with our clients that allows them to be able to get on more calls and close those calls. Or maybe they're doing everything themselves. And because they're doing everything themselves, now they're overwhelmed. So they're taking the calls, they're doing the coaching, they're doing the offering, and they don't have a team that allows them. And so this is what's often keeping coaches from scaling or starting because they have not really figured out a process, a system that works in this. Okay. Here's more about what it takes specifically in your funnel. So if you're asking me, Coach BJ, what is the bigger picture of what we need to do? There's kind of 3 phases of what we need to do. Okay. The 3 phases of what we're trying to do, top of funnel, is we're trying to fill your top of funnel with followers and inbound messages. Okay. What this practically means, you see this on the left, guys, what it practically means is we create a Twitter style ad that basically says, send me the keyword more clients, or send me the keyword do this. And now this ad acts as a way for people to send you, remember this, they're following you to send you a message, which then signals to your setter, hey, this person is interested in my offer. Doesn't mean that they're ready to buy, but it does mean that they're interested. Okay. So at the very top, what we're doing is we're trying to get more followers and inbound messages where people are now seeking your service and you're not reaching out to them in cold DMs. The second phase of this funnel is what we call middle of funnel. And this is where we retarget those messages with ads and leads. Now that we've got the inbound messages and followers, we're retargeting them with the messages. If you're a coach and you're here for a free training, and I'm looking for 3 more coaches, and here's my YouTube channel. So what we're saying in these inbound messages is, I believe that you're following me for content and for value. If you're a coach and you need a way to get more clients, message me this. If you're a coach and you desire to have a roadmap for sales, message me this. Now we're retargeting those top of funnel relationships with a retargeting ad that allows them to know that we see them and we want to give them something. Y'all, all the while, and this is kind of mid funnel, your setter is having conversations with your prospect to see what is the problem and what are the things that they desire and if we can help them. So all the while that they're seeing your content, they're seeing your follow ads, they're seeing the message me ads, they're seeing your story ads. All the while, there's somebody in the inbox that's having conversations with them. This is what we call building authority means. People use this word a lot, but oftentimes it's very challenging to define. Building authority means that you have gained equity in relationship with the prospect to the point to where they trust you to do this third thing, which is to get on a call. Once you get on a call in this funnel, they've seen your stuff, they've seen your challenges, they're reading your YouTubes, they're going through the media, they've messaged you, they've heard you, they're having a conversation, and now all they need to hear specifically from you is what do they need to go ahead and fire into the program? You see that? So there's nothing magical about the funnel. What you realize about the funnel is that the funnel is actually you creating an infrastructure, an operation system that allows people to first get a sample of your programming process, but then to get a real life person engaging them so that they know exactly what it is, how you can help them and how they can move forward. And that's when they become paid high ticket clients. Okay. So what's the more important thing about this? So the key to making this work is your appointment setter. This is the person in your direct messages that's having ongoing conversation. This is not a robot. This is not a mini chat. This is an actual human being logged into your socials that's having conversations with prospects. These are also commission-based employees that are setting book calls for you to then talk about the roadblocks and the destination of potential clients. Okay. What's so crucial about your appointment setter is that this entity is commission-based. That's why it's so important. We're only going to pay the appointment setter if they're giving us book calls and then close calls. And that way, your overhead begins to be low as opposed to this high overhead so that you can scale in the real thing. Okay. So as I go through all of these things, I just want to share something with you because I feel like oftentimes people will give you a system, but they won't give you an opportunity. And I am so excited to talk about my new offer specifically for coaches and consultants who like to start or scale their online coaching business from $0 to $10,000 to $30,000 a month online. I want to talk about my new program, Ascend. The word ascend means to grow, means to scale, means to move beyond. And from a client perspective, I only have worked with more than 650 clients. I've worked with more than 10,000 clients. And what I can tell you is that when people are hungry, they're coachable, and they're ready to implement 100% of the times that people they see growth. And they see significant growth. Okay. Scaling a business is very hard. Okay. But what if I could help you solve the biggest problem, which is a profitable client acquisition, and then show you how to scale? What would you do? What would that do for you? How would that change your business? Too oftentimes things are hard. Many people have these concepts about business, but they're doing it by themselves. There is no coach that's walking with them. And so they find themselves in this position where they're challenged by the ability to scale because they simply don't know what to do or they don't have anybody holding them accountable to doing it. And that's what we're going to do in the Ascend program is that we want to meet you right where you are, but we want to hold you accountable to the goals that you set so that you can actually see progress. Okay. There's only one right way to do this. It's not do it for yourself. We understand, again, we could just give you all the information and you could do it yourself, but that's very overwhelming. Or it could be done for you, where now it's done for you, but you don't know what we did in order to implement these things. So you can't sustain it, nor can you own it. The Ascend program, what makes it very distinct is this is the only program that's done with you. We work with you to implement the things in your business so you can start to scale 10, 30 to $100,000 a month. Okay. What do you get in this program? In this program, here's what you get. You get one-to-one coaching. You get a business battle plan where we walk through your entire business structure. We talk about the things that you are doing, have done, what you would like to do, and then what are the things and the bottlenecks that's keeping you from going to the next level. Then we create a roadmap, okay? That way it doesn't feel like you're flying blind, that we're actually creating a blueprint for you to follow and then to implement. You also get access to our Slack channel where you get to meet other coaches and consultants who are trying to do what you want to do so we can create a network experience. You also get access to our group calls and a one-to-one implication and a one-to-one implementation of all the processes. Here's who I'm looking for in this process. If you're someone who's simply on the fence about your business and you're not ready to invest and you're not ready to go to the next level, don't even book a call with us. We are not in the business of being around people who are not ready to grow. Matter of fact, save us the time. Leave it alone. Just leave the video. Take what you think is valuable from this and then move on. But if you're someone who's excited, who's ready to take things to the next level, who wants to go and see that breakthrough in your business, who wants to believe God for greater, who wants to work with other kingdom-minded people to implement things that allow you to live in purpose, this is the program for you. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to go to the link either in this bio or link in my bio, and it's going to have an Instagram link. And I want you to send the word grow now. Okay. You DM me the word grow now. And what we'll do is we'll set up a consultation. It'll probably be with me and we'll talk. And I want to hear your business. And I want to hear if there's a way for us to help you start and scale your program. God bless.